Hello everyone. In the previous video, we visited 10 world-famous architectural works that were copied exactly by China. Of course, construction is not the only field where China borrows ideas from other countries. Technology is also a significant area where China focuses on replication, especially in technologies from the USA. Surely you've come across Chinese technology products that feel similar to products you're used to from the USA. Since 2001, the Chinese Communist Party has been building a systematic mechanism not only to seize intellectual property from foreign companies, but also to research and produce knockoff technologies transferred to Chinese companies to compete against the very foreign companies they seize technology from. Let's take a look at ChinaTown's list 5 Chinese technology companies shamelessly stealing American technologies. 1. Xiaomi and Apple. For a long time, Xiaomi has been regarded as the Apple of China, and Xiaomi's CEO and founder Lei Jun is considered the Steve Jobs of China. Many of the company's products bear striking similarities to Apple's, such as the Xiaomi Mi 4, which has a design similar to the iPhone 5, the Xiaomi Mi 8, with a design reminiscent of the iPhone X, featuring the notch display, the My Notebook series bearing design similarities to MacBook, a range of wireless earbuds also mimicking the design of AirPods and AirPods Pro, and even the MIUI interface being seen as a copy of iOS with surprising resemblances. Apple has sued Xiaomi for patent infringement in multiple countries, and some cases have been resolved through out-of-court settlements. Notably, in 2017, Xiaomi lost a case to Apple in Europe, resulting in the ban of Mi Pad due to its name being too similar to iPad. However, the Chinese people do not acknowledge this. They always support each other in using domestic Xiaomi products. They even make comments on social media accusing Apple of copying Xiaomi in return. Why did the thief take a bath before stealing? Because he wanted to make a clean getaway. 2. Huawei and Cisco. Huawei has been accused of stealing Cisco's source code in their networking devices. Cisco sued Huawei for copyright infringement and trade secret violation in 2003, and the case was settled out of court in 2004. However, disputes between the two companies continued, with Cisco accusing Huawei of ongoing infringement of their patents. It's not just Cisco from the US. Many other technology companies worldwide have filed lawsuits against Huawei for stealing their technology, including Fujitsu Network Communications from Japan, Motorola from the US, and Akan Semiconductors from the US. Thanks to its ability to steal a plethora of leading global technologies, Huawei has rapidly grown and even led in many technology sectors, especially 5G technology. This prompted the US to impose a series of sanctions on Huawei starting from the previous decade. Sanctions became prominent in 2019 when the US intensified restrictions on the Chinese tech giant. Some specific measures include prohibiting the use of Huawei products in US telecommunications networks, banning business transactions with Huawei, prohibiting the supply of software and services to Huawei, imposing financial sanctions. Similarly, many European countries and Australia have excluded Huawei from bidding for equipment used in their 5G networks, citing national security concerns. The goal of these measures is to reduce Huawei's influence in the global technology sector and alleviate concerns about cybersecurity in this nation. Do you think these sanctions will effectively cut off Huawei's expansion? Or this Chinese company still finds a way to continue plagiarizing and developing in another field? Please comment your opinion below in the comments section. 3. Baidu and Google. In January 2012, Google accused Baidu of copying features and interfaces from Google Maps, Google Earth, and Google Street View in the Baidu Maps application in a federal court in California. Google claimed that Baidu had violated intellectual property laws and damaged Google's brand. Baidu denied Google's allegations, stating that they had independently developed their own features. The lawsuit lasted for several years and went through many rounds of litigation. In April 2023, the federal court in California ruled that Baidu had violated Google's intellectual property laws. Baidu was ordered to compensate Google $50 million. The lawsuit was a significant victory for Google in protecting its intellectual property. Interestingly, China forced Google to cease operations in the country while simultaneously facilitating Baidu to replicate Google's technology and create a Chinese-made search application specifically for the Chinese people. It's truly adept at copying and protecting domestic brands. 4. Alibaba and Amazon. In November 2011, Amazon sued Alibaba in a federal court in Seattle. Amazon accused Alibaba of copying its business model, including the operation of e-commerce websites, cloud computing services, and payment systems. Amazon alleged that Alibaba had violated intellectual property laws and damaged Amazon's brand. Naturally, Alibaba rejected all of Amazon's allegations, claiming that they had independently developed their own business model. The lawsuit is still in the negotiation stage, and no verdict has been made. But personally, I've noticed a lot of counterfeit and low-quality products on Alibaba. Nevertheless, it fits well with their style of copying everything and selling everything cheaply in this country. Have you ever bought anything on Alibaba? Please share your thoughts in the comments. 5. Musical.ly sues ByteDance and TikTok. Musical.ly, a popular short video sharing app in the US, sued TikTok in November 2017, alleging copyright infringement and technology theft. The company claimed that TikTok had copied its interface, features, and functions, including the feature allowing users to create and share short videos with music. The lawsuit lasted for several years and went through many rounds of litigation. In July 2020, the court ruled that TikTok had violated Musical.ly's copyright. TikTok was ordered to compensate Musical.ly $92 million. Outcome: TikTok appealed the court's ruling. In June 2021, the two parties reached an out-of-court settlement agreement, with TikTok agreeing to pay an undisclosed amount to Musical.ly. But it cannot be denied that the TikTok app has developed remarkably. This platform has attracted a large number of users and has become one of the most popular social networks globally. TikTok has the potential to continue its strong growth in the future, to the extent that the US has imposed numerous sanctions on this app to avoid the risk of user data theft. These are summaries of 5 prominent Chinese companies accused of stealing ideas from the US. But what's particularly noteworthy is how the Chinese people can stand against the world to protect their country's brands. It's truly ingrained in the culture of copying in this country. Do you know of any other Chinese companies specializing in stealing ideas from other companies? Let's share in the comments below. Hello, and see you in the next videos of ChinaTown.